Good day everyone, my name is Samiat and I'm the leader of Group 9. Today, my team and I are excited to share with you the essential aspect of business communication skills. We will delve into the definition and the various types of business communication skills such as the non-verbal, verbal, reading skill and listening skill, and we'll also explore their significance in today's fast-paced business world. Through our presentation, we aim to highlight the vital role that business communication skills plays in fostering collaboration, driving innovation, and ultimately achieving strategic objectives in an organization.
Business communication can be defined as the way or manner in which an entity conveys information in form of ideas, messages within a professional setting and within an organization. Now, the next thing is what we call effective communication. Effective communication can be defined as the way and manner also in which information is passed clearly in such a way that the desired outcome is being achieved by an entity or a professional setting. My colleagues and I will be giving you guys highlights on effective communication. Effective communication goes beyond conveying a message. It also encompasses that the message is understood and acted upon. It is about clarity, persuasion, and building trust. It's about listening as much as speaking, and it is adapting your approach to fit the audience and what context.
Having established the importance of business communication skills, we will be delving into the two fundamental aspects of effective business communication, which is the verbal and non-verbal communication skill. The verbal and non-verbal communication skill encompasses both spoken and unspoken cues used in conveying messages in professional and individual setting. We will be talking about the verbal and non-verbal communication skill and how they enhance the business communication. Verbal communication. This involves the use of words, spoken or written, to convey messages, to pass messages. It includes face-to-face conversations, it includes emails, letters, and memos used to pass message across in individuals, groups, or the public at large. Types of verbal communication. This includes oral communication and written communication. Now, oral communication is face-to-face, using our words to talk to each other. Written communication is the use of letters, memos, emails to pass across the information we want to pass. Then we can also classify it into the formal and informal communication. Formal communication is the use of already established laid down principles in passing across information, while informal communication refers to the informal setting, face-to-face colleague chats and others. Then we can also classify it in the interpersonal, group and public setting. Interpersonal communication is the communication between fellow colleagues in the office and just one-on-one, while group communication is in a gathering in a setting where there's a group discussion and other forms of settings. Now, public communication, this involves the MD speaking to the general public, advertising his product.
Non-verbal communication. This refers to the transmission of messages using non-verbal cues such as body languages, facial expressions, and so on. Non-verbal messages often conveys emotions, attentions, and intentions much more than verbal communication does. Then, the types of non-verbal communication, we have body language, which includes gestures and so on. Then we have facial expressions, which include smiling or frowning. Then we have paralinguistic, which involves the tone of voice, the volume, the speed of speech.
Importance of verbal and non-verbal communication. Number one, enhance clarity and understanding. With proper non-verbal communication skills and verbal communication skills, one can easily communicate his ideas to others. Number two, build rapport and trust. With non-verbal and verbal communication, one can easily build trust while communicating with his customers, workers, or colleagues. The third one is facilitate effective leadership. Non-verbal and verbal communication helps one to communicate his ideas to his followers and also workers so as to understand his aspects and the way he thinks. Improves negotiation and conflict resolution by trying to settle disputes and make people and organization understand each other.
Having talked about the non-verbal and verbal communication, we'll be talking about listening skills. So when we talk about listening skills, what do we mean? Listening skills in business encompasses more than just hearing. It's a core thing in the business communication skills. Listening skills has to do with understanding client wants, client needs, client pains, and enable to do what? Help clients modify their needs and pain to better suit them. The ability to listen effectively is very crucial because it helps build a strong client relationship. We haven't talked about what listening skills is. We are going to be talking about benefits of listening skills. One of the benefits of listening skills is improved client satisfaction and loyalty. So the ability to listen effectively gives clients the opportunity to air their views. And if they feel that their views are being heard and listened to, it gives them the chance and the likelihood of coming back to our prospective businesses, giving us their loyalty and their respect. The next thing is better understanding of clients' concerns. Like I said initially, that ability to listen effectively gives clients the opportunity to be able to share their grievances and their pains. So we as businesses enhances better teamwork. Listening effectively between team members and project members leads to a better and enhances cooperation. All right, helps to achieve higher sales and returns. This is a long-term effect of ability to listen effectively. As a result of client satisfaction and loyalty, this leads in long term to a higher market share and higher market perspective. So when we are able to achieve higher sales and return, it leads to an increased market share, thereby increasing our competitiveness in the long run.
Listening skills by using active listening techniques such as non-verbal cues, summarizing, and paraphrasing. Another way to develop your listening skills is by using empathetic listening. This involves communicating with your audience on a more emotional level, communicating with them and making them feel heard and understood. Overcoming barriers. Barriers could include lack of attention and distractions. It's important that you practice mindfulness while listening to your audience so that they can feel heard and understood.
Moving on to reading skills. Reading skills involve critically analyzing and interpreting complex texts, such as academic articles, business reports, and financial documents. This includes identifying key arguments, understanding technical terminologies, and connections between various sources. It also requires the ability to evaluate the credibility of sources and to synthesize information into coherent summaries or recommendations.
Process involved in reading. Active prior knowledge. The reader should be able to connect the new information with personal experience and existing knowledge. Preview. This refers to the initial exploration of the information before diving into the detailed reading. The next is question. Ask yourself, what do you want to learn from the information? The fourth is read. The reader should engage the text, taking notes and highlighting key points. Synthesize. This involves integrating the new information with existing knowledge and applying it to real-world situations.
There are 9 major techniques involved in the reading skill. Scanning is a reading technique that help the reader to identify specific information in the text, such as the name, the data, the statistics that are usually noticeable in that particular text. Intensive reading is a summarization of the close reading, the critical reading, and the active reading. Intensive reading does not just require the reader to read, but also to familiarize with the smallest detail in a particular text. Next one, which is synthesis. Synthesis involves identifying new ideas, integrating new information with existing ideas, and applying them to real-life situations. However, this technique can be used individually or in combination depending on the purpose and the complexity of the text. And by practicing these techniques, it helps the reader to improve their comprehension, their intention, and their critical thinking skill.
Business writing encompasses any form of writing used in a professional setting to communicate ideas, information, or messages within or outside an organization. It includes a wide range of documents such as emails, proposals, reports, memorandums, and presentations, all tailored to meet specific needs and objectives within a business environment. Business writing is also the practice of crafting written communications within professional contexts to achieve specific objectives. It encompasses a variety of documents and formats tailored to the needs of businesses and organizations.
Types of business writing. There are various types of business writing, and these are essential tools used for effective communication within the professional world. Here we'll be looking at 4 of them, and this includes memos, reports, business letters, and presentation. Memos. This is the short form for memorandum. It is used to communicate internally within an organization. It provides information on specific issues. This includes research, analysis, etc. Business letter. Business letter are formal letters used to communicate with other businesses, stakeholders, and clients. Presentation are used to convey information and ideas visually or verbally.
We have essentials of a good business writing. While writing a business letter, we have following things that we must consider. The first one is clarity. We have conciseness. You have to go straight to the point while writing a good business letter. Don't go through corners. We have concreteness, then we have correctness, we have completeness too, and we have courtesy. While writing a good business letter, make sure you use a good tone and be respectful. Thank you.
Moving on to the next business communication skills, which is speaking skills. Speaking skills are essential in every business organization. They encompass various aspects of communication, including clarity, confidence, tone, body language, and the ability to engage an audience. The mastery of the speaking skills leads to successful business negotiations, team collaboration, effective leadership, and crisis management. For speaking skills to be effective, there are fundamentals which have to be followed. 1. Clarity. 2. Fluency, confidence, and active listening. What is clarity? Clarity is the ability to convey messages in a clear and concise manner that every audience can understand and get used to what you are saying. Fluency. It's important for a speaker to use fluent languages, fluent words to communicate his ideas to audiences so as for them to understand and get along with what he's saying.
So, purpose of speaking skills. The goals of speaking skills is to convey information, express thoughts and ideas to others. Here are some key purposes of speaking skills. 1. Communication. 2. Expression. 3. Influence. 4. Collaboration and problem solving. Social interaction, education and knowledge sharing. Communication is a very vital role when it comes to speaking. With communication, you can relay ideas, express thoughts, share knowledge, receive explanations, send explanations, give expression. Speaking enables us to express our thoughts, beliefs, and perspectives. When we speak, we can express emotions that are within us and relay emotions to others. Influence. Speaking enables us to influence others and their decision. Education and knowledge sharing. Speaking enables us to share our knowledge down to people. Teachers use speaking to impact knowledge in students.
Having talked about the various types of business communication skills, my team and I have come up with 5 different ways to improve your communication and achieve the professional success you desire as a business person. The first on our list is practicing active listening. One might wonder, what does active listening has to do with communication? Well, it helps the speaker interact with you more, and it also helps you listen intently and gain a better understanding of the message being passed. Clarifying questions are also asked when you listen actively. The second on our list is develop clear and concise writing. It is no news in the world of business that emails, reports, presentations are used to communicate. Developing a clear and concise writing, embracing coherence and brevity is key for professional success, from structuring logically your introduction, body, down to the conclusion, enables you pass the message perfectly. The last is seek feedback and continuous improvement. Like they say, practice makes perfect. Soliciting for feedbacks, acting on the improvements and the suggested changes made helps you as a business person improve your communication skills. Other ways to improve your communication skill as a business person are honing verbal communication skills and mastering non-verbal communication.
In conclusion, effective communication is the foundation of success to businesses. By mastering verbal and non-verbal, written, oral, listening, writing, and speaking skills, businesses can build strong relationships, they can drive results, and they can achieve their goals. By remembering communication is a two-way system, it's a two-way channel, and it's up to us to ensure that our messages are clear, they are concise, and they are effective. In our ever-changing world, effective communication is more important than ever. It is the key to staying ahead of the curve, building the trust, credibility, and driving success. So let us commit to communicating effectively and take our businesses to the next level.
Thank you.